Hi friends, this is Mani. So today for you guys, I am bringing a video in which I discuss about Delhi liquor scam. So before starting, I would request you all to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So without waiting, let's start the video. Recently, the CBI has raided around 31 locations in the country on allegations of corruption in the implementation of new Delhi excise policy. It was over the involvement of Delhi Deputy CM in corruption in the new Delhi excise policy. So you might have wondered what the Delhi liquor policy is. So let's understand it. It was the policy proposed in 2020 and implemented in November 2021. Before the policy was introduced, the liquor business was controlled by the state government with no private players. Only government-owned liquor vendors were permitted to sell alcohol. DTTDC, DSIIDC, DCCWS and DSCSC used to control the whole liquor business in the city. These four government corporations used to run 475 of Delhi's total 864 liquor stores. But with the new excise policy 2021, 849 liquor stores were awarded to private companies through open bidding. It introduced private players' entry into the market. The new excise policy has divided Delhi into 32 excise zones and a total of 27 private vendors were allowed to open liquor shops in each zone. This meant every municipal ward had 2 to 3 liquor vendors operating in the area. Further, the private liquor shops were allowed to offer discounts on MRP in order to attract consumers. They were allowed to deliver liquor at home and were permitted even to operate their shops till 3 am. So do you know the reasoning of government behind this policy? The Delhi government had said the policy would eliminate the liquor mafia, that is under the old policy. And the second reason is that the government claimed that it would increase the revenue for the government. As stated so, this policy change resulted in a 27% increase in government revenue to Rs 1800 crores. And the third is that it would enhance the consumer experience, like it permitted home deliveries to customers, posh air-conditioned outlets in the city, branding of alcohol among others. However, this policy has brought few shortcomings too. That is, initially, the number of private liquor shops under the new excise policy had gone up to around 650, but later, the license holders surrendered their license due to different reasons. Many licenses could not open their shops under the new excise policy due to the objections raised by residents and welfare associations. Because these shops were objected at premises such as temples, schools, sacred places among others. Then gradually, the policy was subjected to ire of people and opposition. They argued that this policy is encouraging to consume alcohol with discounts like buy one and get one was offered. The BJP has also argued that corruption has taken place. So a time came when the Delhi Chief Secretary Naresh Kumar found irregularities in the new liquor policy and sent a report to Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena. He alleged the benefits were extended in return for the money that was used by the AAP in the Punjab Assembly polls. He also claimed that the liquor mafia was also granted a benefit of Rs 144 crores, which was to be paid by the private liquor vendors under the pretext of the pandemic. The Deputy CM also caused loss to the excise department and provided benefits to liquor licenses by waiving the import pass fee of Rs 50 per beer case. Among these allegations of corruption, the ED claimed that Vijay Nair, acting on behalf of the Aam Aadmi Party, had received money about Rs 100 crore from one South group. The group included famous personalities from the South India like Telangana CM KCR's daughter Kavita, YSR Congress MP Srinivasulu Reddy and others. The ED claimed that Kavita has played a leading role in connecting South group to the Aam Aadmi Party. It claimed that she had funded money for Punjab elections in return for licenses in the policy. The CBI also questioned her the reason behind her changing mobile SIM 7 times a month. The ED named Kavita in the charge sheet for holding a 65% stake in a liquor company in connection with the New Delhi excise policy case. And the heat is still going on about arrests and summons by ED and CBI. So stay tuned for further updates, and if you think I had worked hard, Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.